What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Kiwan, and I am back with the Braxton Season 2, Episode 5, The Queen and I. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. All right? So, the bridal shower. Okay? Trina and this raggedy ass lady whistle down voice is pissing me off. And for the duration of this review, y'all gonna hear me say Trina's voice is pissing me off. Anyway, so Tawanda's still acting like a 2-year-old over her bridal shower and how everybody isn't showing up. Trina was late because she was simply checking on her husband, which, it is what it is. Tawanda noticed Trina has something on her mind. Evelyn still thinks she looks good AF. Trina don't have no drawers on. Okay? Anyway, Trina decides she wants to pee in her dress. Her pissy ass. I bet she smelled like hot piss the whole time. Like, girl. Okay. Everybody looked a hot mess. And in come lace front Beijing showing. Child. And here is the thing. Tawanda, we get it. Tell us Andre wasn't shit without telling us he ain't shit. Okay? I mean, it's just how she big showing up. It's something about him just tells me that he is really not that dude like she's making it out to be. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And I hope she have a good girl. I mean, a good man, Savannah. Girl. Anyway, all the ladies got a gift. They were all gifted little baby Birkins, which was really, really cute. I don't know if those were keychains or what, but they were extreme. They was like this small. They were really cute. So Tawana gonna tell. Oh yes. So Tawanda once again lets everybody know how good of a man lace front Beijing Sean is. Girl, and Tony didn't show up for her. If she ain't gonna let us know two things, how good of a man she got and how Tony ain't showing up for her. Because y'all know she really low-key mad about that. Alright? Anyway, Tamar is creating her second album, Calling All Lovers. I think this is her kind of prepping up for her tour. I wonder if she writes her own music. I don't know, y'all. I like some of her songs. There's a song with I think it's called If We with her and Eric Benet. That's a good song. I don't know what album that came from, but it was a good song. It's on my playlist. Anyway, Trina, her new voice, Tawanda, and Evelyn, right? I didn't know Trina was a realtor. Okay? I didn't know that, but kudos to her. Evelyn come in bearing hugs, and Tawanda came bearing gifts. So Tawanda wants to know what's going on with Trina. Trini Weenie, okay? Trina tells them about Vaughn congestive heart failure. Tawanda lets Trina know, listen, you could have told me. Trina was like, no, girl, you had a whole lot of stuff going on, complaining about this, that, and the third. Okay? Anyway, Trina's voice is pissing me off. And Tony wants her and Tawanda to fly out to Miami to see her concert to make it up to Tawanda for missing her bridal shower and some other, whatever the other thing in Tulum. Okay? What was happening with Trina's eyebrows? Okay? And at this point, Evelyn is just sitting there with the ladies grunting. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, we get to Tony's show. She's stressed out about her show, and I can assume that every time, it doesn't matter what celebrity it is, or superstar, whatever, I'm pretty sure they are nervous at every show. Like, I just always think that. Anyway, Tawanda isn't feeling good. Her body shut down and she's in a hotel. Girl, nah, hold up. Let us find out you didn't show up to Tony's concert because you was really mad at her for not showing up for you. But you know what? If you say that's what it is and you was exhausted, then that's what that is. So her show looked amazing. I will say that. Trina's voice is still pissing me off. Okay? Tony is getting emotional as she talks about Angie Stone, as she dedicates her song to Angie Stone. And shout out to Angie Stone and D'Angelo, and may they rest in peace together. Okay? I pray over their kids. I pray an abundance over them. Period. So, next day, they go to the boat. Tony set up a boat for them. And the wind is really, 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 really windy. And I'm looking like, I hope they don't go sailing nowhere, because that wind was looking real strong, right? So Lil Bill said the wind is blowing through her hair. That was funny. I'm gonna give her that. That was funny. So Tawanda says this is Tony's guilt gift, and I'm looking like, duh. She said she was gonna make it up to you. And so Tawanda said the boat setup was cute, but it's not enough if Tony don't show up. But Tony showed up. She just just showed up late, as she do. I think she was like an hour late. So I don't know. Trina's voice is pissing me off again. So the sailman or whatever, the boat steerer person, the captain, I don't know. He comes in and he tells them, hey, we can't drive the boat because of the wind. So they decided Tony wanted to take them out to dinner, and she took them to Mr. Childs. You just picked the location. Shout out to Usher. Sorry. That was on Usher's song, okay? So we get the flashback of them singing about Tony. There's this song that they have with Tony being late. And so her and her sisters, I don't think Tamar was there, they sung about Tony being on time. See, that is what we miss. We miss that. We miss the old Braxtons. But I get it. Time has passed, things has happened, and people just grow apart, and I understand that. So Tony was asking about Pissy Puss Trina, and she asked Trina, do she shave her puss? Trina didn't want to answer, so to me, that means no. Okay? Alright. So we have the dinner/lunch. Tamar's at lunch with her producer or assistant, I don't know, and Tony's at dinner with her sisters. Conversation. Tony asked if Tamar is coming to the wedding, and Tawanda said no, she's not coming. I'm so positive. I was looking at her like, you bald head bitch. So Tony asked, what do we think about her behavior? You know what? I'm gonna keep whatever. Trina and Tawanda say it is I bit my tongue. It is unacceptable. See, that's what I get for being mean. Anyway, Tony said she was upset with herself for allowing herself to get out of character, but I'm looking at her like, girl, you gonna sit here on this TV, on these People Good TV, and act like on these people's streaming services, act like you don't act like that? Tony, please. Please. So Tawanda said she was exhausted by Tamar's behavior, but your raggedy ass wanted to call the cops on your sister and press charges. You suggest that somebody call the cops on your sister and press charges. Who's exhausting? You're extremely exhausting. Tamar tells her assistant, I guess, / producer, or whatever that guy is, that she has been drinking ever since the incident between her and her sister. And she usually don't drink before she go on tour, because the alcohol messes with her vocal cords. So since everything has happened, she's also been self-medicating and having a few cocktails here and there. And I'm like, ugh. There, you gotta get that together. So her producer / assistant wants her to make things right with her family. Tamar says, every time I do that, nothing ever changes. So when I cut them off, people make me feel guilty, and because they are family. And I put in parentheses, Evelyn. Anyway, when she meant they, she meant her raggedy ass mama. Okay? So she said they are toxic. Hold on, sis. So are you. Okay? I'm going to take up for you when I can. I really ain't like you like that. But we not going to go to this extreme and act like you are not as toxic as they are. I'm just saying. So Tony says, she said Tony got up in her face, and we flash back to Tony and them. Tony wants to know what do they need, what they need to do to make things right with Tamar because they are family. Again, Evelyn. So, and their mom has browbeat that in them forever to the point that that's all they know. Anyway, Tawanda takes this moment to victimize herself and say, she threw water on me. I would have been like, listen up, you bald head bitch. Okay? I really feel like they gaslit this girl. And y'all played in her face. Okay? I knew y'all know something. I'm sorry. I don't care if that attorney came on and said, they didn't know nothing. They knew something. You just ain't gonna do this for nothing. Like, you just not gonna just willy-nilly do this. Somebody knew, even if they didn't conspire to get it done, if it was that brother or I don't know, but they knew something. So Trina said, she brings up the cease and desist situation, and the lady said, Tamar blamed us for blamed us for her being served, and Tony sit there and act like she didn't know what's going on. So she's sitting there eating her food like, was you aware? Was you present when all of this was going on? She didn't see nothing. I didn't know that happened like that. Girl, I don't know. I feel like whatever baby Brian Birdman had at that versus, that's what the fuck she had it. That's what the hell she had at this dinner table. Okay? I just feel like the sisters left room for interpretation when it came to Tamar. Because they've done this all over again, even with Tamar just cry wolf, they all do the same thing. So because they do it so much as well, she didn't believe them. So Tony asked if they wanted to have a conversation with Tamar. Tawanda was like, no, because basically she don't like her sister. And she don't want to fool with her. And she thinks Tony should stop being the peacemaker. Because underneath all that, underneath Milk Dud's skin and all of that, she don't want Tony nor Trina to mess with Tamar. I think she want that lady to be excluded. Quiet as it's kept. I think she want that lady to be excluded. Excuse me. I do think that. I think that will make her extremely happy if Tamar never really bothered him. That's my take on it. So Tamar's producer / assistant, I really don't know what he is to her, and if they showed it, I forgot. He thinks that Tamar should make peace, and she said no, because she's always making peace. She's always, every time, I guess, whenever they want to do the show, she do it for them. And Tamar cries and thinks everything is effed up, and she thinks that it's too late. Now, I wouldn't fool with him, but it's insane to want Tamar to always be the one to go and say I'm sorry. This is an everybody thing. Or Tony. Even when they ask what should we do, I think Tawanda and Trina had a pact. I really do. And was like, no, we're not fixing this with Tamar. And they're standing on that. And I think Tamar should stand on that. And again, whenever Miss Evelyn close her eyes, hope not soon, but when this lady close her eyes, there won't be a sisterhood. That's all I got to say on that. All right. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.